Have you ever heard of a city, a whole civilization that vanished beneath the waves in a single day and night? A place of unimaginable wealth, advanced technology, and enlightened people, lost to history forever? Is it just a myth? Or is there a lost world waiting to be rediscovered? This is the story of Atlantis, and today we're going to dive deep into its mysteries. Is it just a myth, or is there a lost world waiting to be rediscovered? The legend begins with the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, around 360 BC. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, he described a powerful and advanced island nation that existed some 9,000 years before his own time. This wasn't just any city, it was an empire, a marvel of engineering and social structure. Located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now know as the Strait of Gibraltar, Plato painted a picture of an ideal society, a paradise on earth. But like all great tales, this one has a dark twist. Over time, the Atlanteans grew arrogant and corrupt. Their moral decay angered the gods, leading to a catastrophic end. But before we get to its dramatic fall, let's explore where this legendary city might have been. Where on Earth, or under it, could Atlantis be? The mystery of its location has puzzled historians and adventurers for centuries. Countless theories have popped up, each more intriguing than the last. One of the most popular candidates is the Greek island of Santorini, which was devastated by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. The collapse of this Minoan civilization bears a striking resemblance to Plato's account. Others point to Crete, another hub of the Minoan world. But the search doesn't stop in the Mediterranean. Some theories place Atlantis in the vastness of the Atlantic Ocean, perhaps near the Caribbean, fueling tales of the Bermuda Triangle. There are even wilder ideas, suggesting that the lost city lies buried under the ice of Antarctica, based on theories of ancient climate shifts. Despite all these fascinating possibilities, not a single piece of concrete, verifiable evidence has ever been found to pinpoint its location. Atlantis remains a phantom on the map, a ghost city eluding our grasp. So, what made Atlantis so special? According to Plato, it was a civilization far ahead of its time. Imagine a city of concentric rings of land and water, connected by massive canals and bridges large enough for ships to sail through. The architecture was breathtaking, with temples and palaces adorned with exotic metals like orichalcum, a mysterious red gold metal second only to gold in value. The Atlanteans weren't just master builders, they were brilliant engineers and scientists. Their fleets were powerful, their armies formidable, and their society was organized with incredible precision. But the most captivating part of the legend is their technology. It's said they harnessed a powerful energy source, possibly using giant crystals to power their city, heal the sick, and even control the weather. This idea of advanced, almost magical technology is what truly separates Atlantis from other ancient myths. It paints a picture of a civilization that had unlocked secrets of the universe that we are still striving to understand today. Was it fact, or was Plato just writing the world's first science fiction story? Every great story needs a dramatic climax, and the fall of Atlantis is one for the ages. According to Plato's account, the Atlanteans, once noble and virtuous, succumbed to greed, ambition, and hubris. They began to wage wars of conquest, attempting to expand their empire and dominate their neighbors. Their moral compass was lost, and their spiritual decay was profound. In the eyes of the gods, particularly Zeus, this corruption was unforgivable. As punishment for their arrogance, a divine judgment was passed. In a single terrible day and night of violent earthquakes and floods, the island of Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, vanishing without a trace. This dramatic downfall has cemented the story of Atlantis not just as a historical mystery, but as a powerful cautionary tale. It's a timeless warning about the dangers of pride, the corrupting influence of power, and the idea that even the most advanced civilizations can be brought to ruin when they lose their moral and ethical foundations. The disappearance of Atlantis from the ocean floor didn't mean it vanished from our imagination. In fact, it was just the beginning of its journey into our culture. The story has been a goldmine for writers, artists, and filmmakers for centuries. Think about it. The idea of a lost, advanced world is irresistible. It inspired classic adventure novels like Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth, where heroes discover remnants of lost worlds deep within our planet. Hollywood has been equally obsessed. From Disney's animated classic Atlantis The Lost Empire, which portrays a vibrant, crystal-powered civilization. To action-adventure franchises like Indiana Jones, where ancient mysteries and lost cities are a staple. Beyond just entertainment, the myth serves as a powerful metaphor. It represents the cyclical nature of history, the rise and fall of great empires. For many, Atlantis is a symbol of a lost golden age, a reminder of what humanity can achieve and, more importantly, what it can lose. It's a story that continues to evolve, reflecting our own hopes and fears about the future of our civilization. But for some, Atlantis is more than just a story. It's a source of profound spiritual wisdom. This is where the legend crosses over into the realm of modern mysticism and New Age beliefs. Proponents of these ideas believe that Atlantis was a real place, home to a spiritually enlightened civilization that possessed knowledge far beyond our current understanding. Movements like Theosophy, which emerged in the late 19th century, claimed that the Atlanteans had supernatural abilities, like telepathy and telekinesis. Some even suggest they had connections with extraterrestrial beings who shared advanced wisdom with them. These esoteric traditions believe that while the city itself was destroyed, its spiritual teachings survived. They claim this lost knowledge has been passed down through secret societies or is accessible through meditation and psychic channeling. It's a belief that a higher state of consciousness, once achieved by the Atlanteans, is still attainable today. So, for these individuals, the search for Atlantis isn't about finding ruins under the sea, but about rediscovering a lost part of our own spiritual heritage. With such a compelling legend, it's no surprise that many have dedicated their lives to finding physical proof of Atlantis. The archaeological search has been a long and often controversial one, filled with passionate believers and staunch skeptics. One of the most famous early proponents was Ignatius Donnelly, a U.S. congressman who in his 1882 book, Atlantis, The Antediluvian World, argued that Atlantis was a real continent in the Atlantic that was the origin of all ancient civilizations. His work sparked a massive wave of public interest. In the 20th century, author Charles Berlitz captured the public's imagination by linking Atlantis to the mysteries of the NDHS, the Bermuda Triangle, suggesting that the strange phenomena in the area were caused by leftover Atlantean technology. Countless expeditions have been launched using sonar, submarines, and satellite imagery to scan the ocean floor in promising locations. Divers have explored underwater formations like the Bimini Road in the Bahamas, which some claim are man-made remnants of Atlantis. However, despite all the effort, every single claim has been met with skepticism from the mainstream scientific community. No artifact, no inscription, no ruin has ever been definitively identified as Atlantean. The hunt continues, but the lost city remains stubbornly lost. So, after centuries of searching, speculating, and dreaming, what is the ultimate legacy of Atlantis? It's a story that has something for everyone. For the historian, it's a puzzle embedded in the works of a great philosopher. For the scientist, it's a hypothesis to be tested, even if the evidence remains elusive. For the artist, it's an endless well of inspiration. And for the dreamer, it's the ultimate symbol of wonder and mystery. The story of Atlantis forces us to ask big questions. But what if there were advanced ancient civilizations we know nothing about? What secrets does the deep ocean hold? And what lessons can we learn from a society that supposedly had it all only to lose everything? Whether Atlantis was a real place or a brilliant philosophical allegory created by Plato, its power is undeniable. The legend endures because it speaks to a fundamental part of the human experience: our fascination with the unknown, our longing for a lost paradise, and our eternal quest for knowledge. The mystery of Atlantis is not just about a city, it's about the mystery of ourselves, and that's the incredible, enduring tale of the lost city of Atlantis. What do you think? Is it a real place, a cautionary tale, or something in between? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another adventure into the mysteries of our world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.